Hello, folks. Welcome to the Scumdogs Kennel. I'm your host, Chris Williams, and I have a great show planned for us. But while we wait for people to gather in the chat, let me go off and get some artwork up for us to look at. Just a moment. Artwork from my own upcoming graphic novel, Scumdogs. All right. Almost have it up here. Let me go to share screen, and we'll get right to it. Here's Indiegogo from this. Not bad. All right, here we go. All right. Here is one of the variant covers I have for my graphic novel. This is the extreme 90s cover. The extreme, yeah. Harking back to the early 90s of Image Comics with the extreme covers and artwork of that age of comics when people really, really loved what they were reading. At least I'm trying to with this cover. This says the Scumdogs. Scumdogs is a parody of 80s cartoons, and on here we have the Scumdogs, which is basically, don't mind me, people in the future who train their humanity for superpowers to compete at sporting events. But what happens when athletes like that get banned from sports? They decide to become supervillains. These are the Scumdogs themselves. Here we have Buick Starpoon, the guy in purple over there. No. Here we have Death Mug, the guy in purple over there, fighting his arch enemy, Buick Starpoon, the guy over here with the pink pompadour hair. Death Mug is a parody of various villains from 80s cartoons. He's got a skull face like Skeletor from He-Man. Plus, he's got a silver mask. His mask is also silver, and he's got gold on him, much like Cobra Commander from G.I. Joe has a silver mask, and Serpentor from G.I. Joe has a gold on him. And he's purple like the Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. While his archenemy Buick Starpoon is a parody of the space captain archetype, like Buzz Lightyear or James T. Kirk. He's got pink pompadour hair and stuff like that, making it funny like that because they always had pompadours for the space captains. Plus, he's a parody of Buck Rogers because of Buick Starpoon, because he tried to find as silly a name as possible to give my character. He's just a bumbling idiot who is constantly going up against Death Mug and stuff like that, and epic, huge fights. They'll be fun as hell to read. Over here we have the guy with the pink with the mohawk is Roadhog, and this blue guy with the gun this blue bald guy with the gun is Beach Pounder. Looking pretty good. These are Buick Starpoon's team of parodies of G.I. Joe characters. Well, they're misfits, so they get the job done, but they're highly destructive idiots, to be exact. I mean, they'll get it done, but they'll destroy everything to the point where it might as well not be. To the point where it might as well not be. The right thing is, when they get the job done, they destroy everything in sight. They're a bunch of pathetic idiots and morons who basically save the day by blowing up the freaking city. That guy back there in that vehicle, that is Blast Tank. He's another G.I. Joe parody and stuff like that. Let me get some more artwork up first to look at. As I said before, this is one of 3 different variant covers you can back from my Indiegogo campaign, which is in a pre-launch phase on Indiegogo. Remember, just go to Indiegogo, put Scumdogs in, it'll take you directly to my page. All right. That didn't come out right. Go here. Uh, this. Mm, this. All right, this is Girl Friday. She's another member of the Wild Rangers. She works directly under Buick Starpoon, and she hates her job mainly because, well, she was put there by her superiors in the space forces to watch the Wild Rangers. Because, as I said, they're highly destructive idiots who get the job done but destroy everything inside getting the job done. So she has a difficult job of basically trying to herd those guys in the right direction so they destroy the things they're supposed to destroy and not everything in sight, leaving ruin and destruction in their wake. She hates her job. She also feels that Buick Starkman is a moron and that her now career is basically stuck watching them. That's Girl Friday. Come read my graphic novel and learn more about her. And also, please hit that like button for me, as well as go over and share this video on Facebook and Reddit and anywhere, okay? Here we have Deathmug's two idiot cohorts, his henchmen. Do you know how in 80s cartoons the main villain would always be served by complete and utter idiots? Well, these are Deathmug's idiots. The blue guy with the top hat is Murdermouth, and the pink guy down here is Sloppy. They're just a couple of complete and utter idiots that try to get the job done but end up destroying everything and making a gigantic mess. Here we have Hairmail Doctor. He's basically a parody of Dr. Mindbender from G.I. Joe. Well, he's a mad scientist who's also a hairmail musician. He's going to be fun as hell to read as he does mad science while rocking out in my graphic novel Scumdogs, which, as I've said before, it's a pre-launch phase on Indiegogo. And here we have Miss Rusty Mullins. She's a parody of the Baroness from G.I. Joe, but instead of being like the Baroness, well, as I said, instead of like being the Baroness, she's a party girl. She decided to have fun and stuff. Come and read about her in my graphic novel. Now we were looking at this over here. 7 minutes in, we got 3 people watching. Have you hit that like button for me, folks? Thank you so much, and thank you for checking into the Scumdogs kennel. Now let me go over to here. Here are some Indiegogos and stuff like that. I'm trying to find some new ones. All right, let's see. SCP books have made quite a bit of money. What to do next? What to do? All right, maybe I'll just... Here's 94, Volume 1. Let's take a look at it. They've made 6,655. How many hours does it have left? Not putting through in demand. I thought so. So that's very good. He's made quite a bit of money. Let's see. 94, Volume 1 is a collection of the original full-color 3-issue run of the comic book series plus extras. This perfect bound trade paperback runs a total of 94 pages. The book is created, written, and drawn by its original artist and stuff like that. You can get it for $25. It's a good price for this trade paperback. It looks pretty good. It looks like a classic comic book from the 90s and the extreme era of comic books. I mean, look at this artwork. It looks good. Very good. You have also other stuff to get as well. It's 94. This looks like a fun comic book. All right, let's go here. 30 minutes in. You need to get Cecil on or Oz. I know Bob Bunsworth is the king. I really need to get them on here, and maybe I'll just leave let me go over to here. Maybe let me go in, put an invite. Maybe I'll see if I can get them on. Oh, wait a minute. Cecil was banned from Twitter, wasn't he? Maybe I'll try John Malin. Can't, do you guys know any way I can contact Cecil on maybe John? Want to on my screen right now. There's that. Let me use this the link. There. I'm sending out an invite to John Malin. Maybe if I can get him on, maybe he can help me get in contact with Cecil and stuff. That should do right there, hopefully. Now, let's go look at some more stuff. Huh? But thanks for the idea, Bob Bungeeworth is king. Thank you very much, and keep hitting that like button as well as everyone keep hitting that like button, but keep watching. We'll have some more fun. All right, let's go get something up on Kickstarter up. Let's see this. All right, let me go over here. There's Steven Rhodes games. I checked out. Yeah, it looks pretty. I've checked it out before. It looks pretty good. All right. Let's go over here. Let's see if we can't find a few more Indiegogo's to look at. All right, let's see this. There's Stall Track. Let's do this. See if we can get anything up. SCP art books. We take a look at. It's made 136,390. For 250,000. Looks like it's doing very well. As you know, the SCP Foundation is a fictional secret organization that seeks supernatural entities and phenomena, studies them, and shields humanity from their impact. People from all around the world put their talent into the web project so ingenious it beats the hell out of contemporary Hollywood. SCP is undoubtedly breaking new ground in the area of horror and science fiction. Yep. There's $5 and like that. First book, limited edition. First book, $60. Regular edition, all books, $160. Early birds, $190. As you can see, there's different perks you can do to get these SCP art books. They look pretty good. Some great looking artwork. Interesting. This collects information on the SCPs and everything you were wanting to do. It looks like a fun looking thing, I gotta tell you. $136, $136,300 and some dollars and stuff like that. Not bad. Let's go look at this trailer.
We will publish the vast SCP Foundation books. The SCP Foundation is a fictional organization capturing supernatural entities, studying them, and shielding humanity from their impact. Hundreds of people put their talent into the web project so ingenious it beats the hell out of contemporary Hollywood. SCP is breaking new ground in the area of horror and science fiction. In case you haven't heard of the SCP before, our books would be a great start. In these 3 volumes, we fit articles and secret files describing the most notable, creepy, and intriguing anomalous objects the Foundation contains. What we publish is going to be far more than mere art books or encyclopedias. Our goal is to recreate the very embodiment of the SCP spirit, the authentic research journals. You'll be able to read detailed reports imitating the real Foundation documents, complemented supplemented by additional materials and illustrated by professional artists from all around the world. Yes, we indeed purchased the rights for hundreds of artworks just to put them in our books. The journals will contain about 200 pages each and be released in oversized hardbound. The leather-imitated cases will be wrapped in dust jackets with support for augmented reality. You heard right. We are going to develop an app to animate our covers, and that will be a backers-only feature. Ardent collectors will surely be pleased with a slipcase shaped like the Foundation personnel suitcase and offered, again, exclusively to our backers. Among our stretch goal rewards are employee badges, access cards, enamel pins, secret laboratory photos, a sticker pack, a poster, a calendar illustrated by popular artists, and much more. Having such a set, each backer can feel like a real SCP Foundation employee. There's also a special perk for a large chain of bookstores. That is a one and only chance to get a limited edition of all the crowdfunding exclusives for resale. And there's more. We're going to hold a giveaway of 30 vinyl toys based on an SCP object. Which one? You'll see. The toys are made exclusively for this campaign and can be obtained only by our backers. All members of our team have long experience in publishing comics and art books. Now we gather to found paranormal activity books and continue doing what we like on an entirely new level of quality. It is the best way to pay tribute to the incredible talent of SCP Foundation creators. Share our campaign on social media and spread the word. The more people contribute, the more rewards each backer gets. Please support us. We strive to create true works of art, drawing more attention to one of the most original projects in the history of horror and science fiction.
All right. That was the SCP Foundation art books, and they look damn good. It's made quite a bit of money. You can easily afford this for $60 for limited edition first book, $60. Regular edition all books, $60. Not bad. Looks damn good. All right. Let's make quite a bit of money. Yeah. Let's go look at some more stuff. There's Shai Hokio. It's made now funding through. It's made 120. It's not funding in demand. It's made $123,000, $148. Let's take a look at it. See, it's good artwork. It's made quite a bit of money. All right. Let's see. Welcome to Shai Hakio. After the terrifying events of She, Return of the Warrior, Ashikara, must now save her teenage daughter Hachiru, who's been kidnapped by a murderous She copycat killer. But to do so, she's forced to ally herself with her lifelong enemy, the manipulative Mashiro Rashi. What if it is all a ruse and Anna has fallen into a trap set by the Yakuza Open? Find out in Shihokyo, the 64-page full-color sequel to Return of the Warrior. This action-packed psychological samurai thriller reunites She creator Billy Tucci and writers Steven Paris with artists Gentile Limo, Keller, and so that's other people working on the book. Looks pretty good. Here's this cover here. This looks good too. Deborah and I are so proud to announce the offering of our final Indiegogo edition of Shihokyo, the incredible Shihokyo Gate Crusher edition by dynamic artist Jeff Chapman. This stunning realistic, or maybe I should say by dynamic Jeff Chapman. This stunningly realistic cover looks like it came out of a She film. It took me by surprise and blew me away when it was first brought to my attention via social media, and we're so happy that Jeff has agreed to lend us his extraordinary talents for this campaign. And Shakira's costume on Jeff's cover is also a sneak peek into her next original graphic novel, She Gate Crusher, coming to Indiegogo. Yeah, nice. All right, let's go look at this trailer and stuff. Oh, but first, before I do that, Glow in the Dark Edition, 40 USD. Shai Hokyo Digital Edition, $10. Shai Hokyo and cover Shai Hokyo Sakura cover edition, $25. Most of these variant covers are $25 or $30. Counting variant cover, $30. You can also get T-shirts, Cyber Monday print Chapman Gatecrusher edition, $30. Gospel cover, $35. Each cover, so a lot of them can be a bit more than usual, but all of them are reasonably priced for this graphic novel, I would say. They all look pretty good for these perks. Let's take a look at this trailer now.
This action-packed psychological samurai thriller reunites me and writer Stephen Perros with artist Gardenia Lima, colorist Brian Miller, letterer Mindy Lopkin, designer Niall Scala, and of course my wife Deborah on a journey that takes you deep into the haunted rooms of New York's Roosevelt Island as a mother must embrace death so that her daughter may live. And the great news is, all 52 pages of my original line art is complete and lettered. All we have to do is the last of the finishes, finalize the colors, printing to ensure that you get your books in a timely manner. But we can only do this with your partnership. So please, join us for Shihaikyo. We've got lots of special editions, challenge coins, prints, apparel, variant covers, including the very, very first She cosplay cover featuring the amazing Jody Broses.
I know, it looks pretty good. Huh, folks? That was Shihaikyo. I'm just going to cut it off there. Let's see, we're doing pretty well. Let's go look at some more Indiegogos. Let me see over here. 22 minutes in. Got 2 people watching. Thank you for checking into the Scumdogs Kill. Have you people hit that like button for me? Thank you for hitting that like button. Let me look at that. Continue hitting that like button. Helps me fight the algorithm, as well as please go and share this video anywhere. Share it out on Twitter. Share it out on Facebook. Share it anywhere. But first, but not right now, maybe I'll go out and look at some news stories. Let's go to Disney Star Wars is dumb. Let me see that up here and stuff like that. The Chinese are now canon. Great. Are now canon. Some fans may have heard about the Chinese Star Wars novel being produced exclusively in Chinese language only, which adds a new canon sector to the galaxy. Was curious how much of pandering to the CCP a translation might show. Now, an article from the Sixth Tone tells us a bit more, and it's fully expected. On Thursday, the opening chapter of Star Wars: The Vow of Silver Dawns were announced by the official Star Wars Weibo microblog and released to internet literature apps in China's literary group owned by tech conglomerate Tencent. Web novels are written and released in daily installments by contracted writers and are shaped by the readers' feedback as they are released. The social interactive aspect of the format rarely popular with more than 450 million readers in China, but it's also widely regarded as lowbrow fiction of highly viable quality. The Vow of Silver Dawn, set 200 years before the events of the original Star Wars trilogy, tells the story of a young apprentice or Padawan called Sheen and his Jedi Master, who are sent by the Galaxy ruling Republic to investigate the murky murder of a political ruler of a semi-independent star system. This distant star system, says Wang, is a uniquely Chinese corner of the Star Wars universe. Of course it is, because you need to basically pander to the Chinese in such a way, right? Although populated by some recognizable races from the Star Wars universe, Twi'leks, Rodents, Wookiees, and the like, it just consists of a race of humans with black hair and dark eyes who's given names, space, food, architecture, value, culture, and habits, well, are those of Chinese China, because as I said, of course it needs to be, because it sounds just bloody boring to me, actually. Even if it's not Earth food or Earth beef, maybe the way it's cooked or the way it's named will instantly make you think that Chinese food says Wang, like braising in water or stewing in soy sauce. This sounds bad to me. This isn't Star Wars. This is just pandering to the freaking commies. For Chinese readers, Zhang Xin is easier for readers to remember than John says. Chinese readers, San is easier for readers. Wang, adding that Disney is currently hoping to expand the Star Wars franchise audience with this novel since many young. China is not Star Wars. China doesn't like Star Wars, and they're doing anything in their power to basically make it more popular in China. I have my doubts this will work, especially for pandering like this. Jeez. What a coincidence. American Lucasfilm writers, Ava Chris is easier to remember than John, too. But maybe the illustrious High Republic can send an outreach program to the Chinese sector to increase its diversity. Yeah. So you're going to basically send the same bad writing and stuff like that to China as well. I wouldn't be surprised. It actually is something I would expect from what they're doing here, especially China. But even Chinese fans know that know that Star Wars is dumb, tone and stuff like that. But this latest attempt seems off to slow to stir among fans. Could you please not ruin your own brand? Commented a web user under an official announcement from Star Wars about the book, just one among a flood of negative comments. You trying to stop Star Wars from becoming too popular? Yeah, I know. Because you're basically just making it something for China to like instead of everyone in the world. You're basically making just China in space for some odd reason. There are basically now people who are now going to a planet that is populated by China instead of having it be a unique place in this. And instead of it being a unique place for people to actually go, huh? No, you're just pandering to stuff like that. Just great. Luckily, Disney has friends in the CCP, help squelch any backlash in the. Yeah, they will squelch any backlash, won't they? Under related posts, users also leveled abuse by the book's publishers, China's literature, which was at the center of a writer's rights controversy in May and has been blamed as benefiting from the blockage of popular fan fiction site in March. If only fan fiction in the Disney trilogy could have been blocked. Yeah. If only fan fiction in the Disney trilogy could have been blocked. Yeah. Block anything like it. Fan fiction or anything like that. Make sure you have control over everything because you need that as well. Lucasfilm's woke depravity continues unabated. Many YouTube channels and blogs have reported on the notion that Lucasfilm will be coming down. Well, it's woke hysteria in an effort to win back fans from political nature of The Last Jedi. But the sad reality is that this racist and gender-based madness isn't going anywhere. Most likely, yeah, with what I've seen. Here's a tweet from Lillian. I wonder if Lillian has ever bravely or boldly challenged Kathleen Kennedy. Digress and stuff like that. Coroner believes it's every citizen's duty to challenge the leaders, keep them honest, and hold them accountable when they're not. Like you actually believe that, Lillian. Lillian has recently posted a new job ad for Lucasfilm. New job ad? Why do you need a job ad for Lucasfilm? Don't you work for them, or are you looking for anywhere else because you know your job's basically going to be losing it soon? Lucasfilm is hiring a director of diversity belonging in this world will develop holistic strategy that enables Lucasfilm to build and sustain an inclusive culture and develop diverse talents across all of AFL's lines of business. Any guesses as to how many straight white males will be considered for this position? Look at the job cover at Disney. Yeah. The director of diversity, inclusion, and belonging is responsible for the belonging and global diversity, inclusion, and belonging strategy. Across all Lucasfilm studios, this role will develop a holistic strategy that holistic. God, what a stupid word. Enables Lucasfilm to build and sustain and inclusive right cultures and attract. Yeah, and you probably have don't want to hire any white males who are probably good for the job. You just want to make it about inclusive and stuff like that. People who fit your criteria, who have no idea, who can't do what you're going to have them doing, who can't write or do anything or be even develop, can't create anything. Retain and attract and develop diverse talent across all of our well, lucky we're going to do that lines like that. Include Lucasfilm, Global Industrial Light and Magic, Scott and Sound and Director of Diversity, Inclusion, and Belonging will reportedly directed to the general manager with regular access to the president of Lucasfilm and drive change and cultural talents and norms to meet the company. Blah 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 blah. You're just basically hiring no talents at all who just fit your criteria because they're either dark skinned or women and stuff like that. But no, got people that actually can do what their job. If they're white and they can do the job, they should be hired. If they're black, if they can do the job, they should be hired. But no, you're just going to hire people who can't do the job and only look like who only are that color. Belonging objectives. This role will also have a recurring line at VP of Multicultural Audience and Engagement Disney Studios. Drive change in culture. Drive change in culture. Gee Wilkers, that sure doesn't sound like an intent to reduce wokery to me. In fact, it sounds more like an intent to perpetuate it more, since they're looking to hire a new director that will do exactly that. Yeah, that's probably what they're going to do, isn't it? More bull. Just complete and utter bull. That may be the first introduction for some folks to the term belonging as it pertains to woke retardation. It's a relatively recent addition to SJW lexicon that fresh graduates are now being programmed, so you shouldn't feel too bad about that. To learn more about this nonsense, watch my documentary. To learn more about this nonsense, watch my documentary on Disney's diversity by Julia Carmen, whose entire existence devoted to pushing and enforcing this race and based lunacy throughout every nook and cranny at Disney. The FTC is posted on this website. The laws enforced by the FTC make it unlawful for federal agencies against employees and job employees on the basis of race, color, religion, sex, national origin, disability, or age, but yet they're doing it against white people. No. At least this woman here is doing it against white people, but the laws of making it for federal agencies to discriminate. Yep, at least makes it. The federal agencies can't discriminate against white people. At least that's what they're saying. But the thing here, we have this policies that are being pushed by woke people and idiotic things, trying to make everything equal and basically push their into politics in the various companies, which will basically they will discriminate on race, even though they say they're not because they're idiot woke morons. But not anymore. Now, I guess they can't do it in federal agencies because they're pushing those same things, so they will discriminate people on race. But not anymore. Now, race and sex are the primary hiring factors for companies that hire politically, engendering the graduates who are unable to think about anything else. So is it any wonder that California wanted to do away with the protections that barred public entities from taking race, gender, or other personal factors into consideration, even though for years that's what they wanted to do and basically make everything equal. But now they want to basically discriminate on such things. Hiring and rewarding contracts since 1996. Discrimination against politically incorrect races and sexes is exactly what SJWs want to do in every facet of life, and of course, it simultaneously allows them to place political compliant candidates in positions without regard to qualifications, credentials, experience, or merit. It's an efficient way to. Yeah, it's so annoying. It's very annoying. Gotta read a bit more. Yeah, that's what they're gonna do because this is what these people always do. It's very freaking annoying. Where was I and stuff? Do I want to keep reading this? Very annoying. All right. Allows to place public. Yeah, regards. Yeah, it's an efficient. Is an efficient way to facilitate interism under the guise of virtue, which point where because they want to control everything, putting people that they can control in these areas is what they want to do, and an efficient way to do so is this, which is the entire point of all of this. Though none of this should really come as a surprise to anyone, given that Lucasfilm is going to produce an anti-police fantasy film for children, because that's what we need right there. Basically, more people distrusting the police, of course, and for going for children, basically trying to indoctrinate people. So make no mistake, the wokery in Star Wars is still there, even in the Mandalorian. It's just that now it may be too subtle to see for those who aren't as familiar with it and how it manifests, especially when they're jingling and shining things in front of you. Yeah, after all, you can't very well let that white male tag along if you want to have your all-girl butt-kicking sequence. Yeah, because it would actually show you that none of that is anything more than a fantasy if it's basically made apparent that they're actually not as cool as they actually are. You can't show the actual truth. You need to have to keep making it woke. But he was the only eye candy us ladies had, and now he's gone. What the gone? Disney? I went to look at that dark, handsome man in Mando armor. Stop talking that. Yep, that's what that Star. Yeah, look at Dark. Yeah, that they'll get rid of him and stuff like that, just like that. SJW was fed over and Fetrobia over and Fetphobia over Bib Fortuna and Fatphobia. Yeah, apparently they're getting rid of Bib Fortuna here. Let me go over here. We have 3 people watching. Thank you, guys. Please hit that like button for me, as well as keep hit and please share this video out. Share it out anywhere. Let me go over here. We're at 37 minutes in. Maybe we'll look at a few more trailers and stuff. Let me look at Stephen Rhodes games here. Let's have some fun. It's made $287,000. $287,000. Well over $287,000. It has 7 hours to go. Let's look at this trailer. It just looks fun.
Howdy ho, kids. Say, who likes to play games?
We do!
Well, you're in luck, because I got some dynamite games for you. Like Let's Summon Demons.
Right on, motherfucker!
Or Don't Talk to Strangers.
Far out!
And don't forget, Let's Dig for Treasure.
Damn, this shit is cool!
That's right, Dynamite games are fun for the entire family. Who wants to join Little Rotten Tommy and Sweet Susie in the summoning circle? Because you're going to collect souls at the roll of the dice and swap those souls to summon some crazy demons. First player to 3 demons wins the game and eternal damnation. Stranger danger, Timmy. That's right, it's time to clench those cheeks and get off the streets. And don't talk to strangers. The strategy board game that pits you against some pesky ETs. Draw cards and move your pals around the board as you try and score points. You made it to the school dance. But avoid those aliens or you could be in big trouble. Grab your shovel and toss your moral compass, Billy, because last but not dynamite least is Let's Dig for Treasure. The push your luck card game that digs a hole with the whole family. Dead or alive. Sorry, Grandma. Players take turns digging cards off one of the 3 stacks. Stop anytime and score your points, or press your luck. But hit a skeleton, and your turn's over, and you lose any card you've drawn that turn. That's right, an entire game collection inspired by the art of Stephen Rhodes, right at your fingertips. And remember, Dynamite games are super easy to learn, but challenging for even the most experienced gamer. Truly fun for the whole family.
And that was the Stephen Rhodes games. Look fun, don't they? Let me do this right here. Yeah, it looks like a hell of a lot of fun. They could have been money here, and you can easily afford each book for $20. Like how we listen. Yeah. Or you can get all of them for $50-some, and that's pretty good. It's 7 hours to go. So if you want to go check it out on Kickstarter, if you don't like Kickstarter, I don't mind that either. But it looks like a good looking game. Let's go over here. Let's go look at Billy Bust Up. It's always a good looking 3D platformer. So let's take a look at this. A good looking video game. Let's see. Slacker Backer. Right. Let's see. This trailer just looks like a great. Let's look here.
You've been nothing but a thorn in my side since day one. But I am Tokyo, the great, and I'm not. Be outdone. Welcome to Fan Tokyo Spectacular. Enter in the pound. Please excuse my thespian vernacular when I say now it's going down. I've had enough of you, so time to be my puppet on a string. I've had enough of you. Oh, dance, my little muppet plaything. Now, the audience is thirsty for fun. Time to run. 'Cause now your denouement has already begun. That means you're done. We could both be pirates on the sea. We'll swab the deck and play part 3. Mobs galore, you better keep it clean. Watch out now, my little friend, 'cause Shark is looking mean. I've had enough of you, so time to be my puppet on a string. I've had enough of you. Oh, dance, my little muppet plaything.
It's Billy Bust Up. Looks pretty good. Looks very good. As I said, this looks like a pretty good game. You can play various things, stuff like that. Let's go keep moving on and look at some more trailers. Let's go over here. Let's go to video games. Right? Let's look at more stuff. Let's take my. Dungeon. There's stitching. Look at that. There's a tapeworm. You can look at this. Let me go over here. Any more comments? That's fine. Let's also go here. Any more like buttons? Thank you for hitting that like button for me, folks. Yes, keep hitting that like button. It helps me fight the algorithm, as well as please go and share this video on social media. Share it on Twitter. Share it on Facebook. And also remember, folks, go over to Indiegogo. And, well, let me get this up here for a moment. Well, yeah. This. Go to Indiegogo and basically go and check out my own Indiegogo campaign, which is currently in a pre-launch phase on Indiegogo. Just go to Indiegogo, put Scumdogs in, search it out, go to my pre-launch page, sign up for it. The first 100 backers get a free poster of Buick Starpoon and stuff. And that's only going to be an exclusive thing that happens for the first 100 backers. All right, let's also go, let's see. Before I do anything else, I want to show off some more artwork. I've been showing off the same few pages for the last few days, but I have so much more artwork to show off and a few different covers. So let me get that up here. Here's one of my other variant covers. This is the cover where it's basically the parody of the characters working in a burger joint. Well, you know how in every cartoon show or TV show, the characters will always lose their jobs, and for some odd reason, we're working at a burger joint. This is sort of a parody of that kind of thing. It's a parody cover here. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Like that. Yeah, there's going to be wording on it and stuff like that. It has no title on it, and I can work on that later on. But it looks like a good cover. I also have this splash page from inside the comic book and stuff like that. You show off here's the artwork. It's the scumdogs and their dreadnought flying over the U.S. Outstanding, the Space Force's USS Outstanding, who's protecting this old delicate spaceship that's been damaged and floating in space because the inside is a MacGuffin that the scumdogs need to take over the world and stuff like that. Come and read about this graphic novel and find out what that MacGuffin is and what the scumdogs are going to do with it and stuff like that. When my graphic novel Scumdogs, when it comes out, so go and back it to find out what happens. Go back it on Indiegogo. Looks pretty good at the artwork there. I just wanted to get some more artwork out for you all to look at before I do this and close this out. Now let's look at some more stuff. Let's go over here. There's Stalled Track, city on edge of foreclosure, $265,000. Oh, let's go look at Rainbow the Brute, which has made $302,000 with 6 days left. Let's take a look at this trailer.
New from All Caps Comics. Rainbow the Brute, the last real man in fairyland. A tale of prismatic pain, a spectrum of brutality, and a pretty good dash. Choke slam a unicorn by backing it today, only on Indiegogo.
Yeah, looks good, huh, folks? You can back this book for $25. There are several different covers. Let's see. Yeah, here's one cover and stuff like that. Looks pretty good. Here's a couple of other covers. You can also back for 2 other new books, like the Mike Earthy Stallion book. And here's what it looks like. Looking pretty good. You can also get Cool Story Bro, Fairy Tales for Masculine Men. Looks pretty good. Toxic Fairy Tales for Masculine Men. All right. I like to make a storybook, a beautiful leather-bound volume for future classics featuring high tea parodies of fairy tales reworked and illustrated with toxic masculine agenda. I'm going to do my spin on Snow White. John Milling would like to do a Little Red Riding Hood, and I'll invite more of the best characters to join us in filling this book with kick-ass fun. That'll be the perfect gift for the dude in your life. Don't miss it. There's also the Mike Earthy Stallion book. Here's what he has to say. Here's what it is. Mike Earthy Stallion, Bondstorm, will be a spin-off book featuring which the baddest and beefiest stallions, Gastolo, Salax, Blood Rains, Road Spear, Stormhoof, and of course Rainbow's own steed and best pal, Nephilim, go out and kick ass. Looks good. As I said, you can back a variety of different perks. You can also get the Beef Case Edition, Executive Beef Case Edition, and we can look at it right here. This is beef. This is a subscription to the campaign. It is the ultimate way to enjoy Rainbow the Brute. If you back at this level, you receive 1 copy of every perk, plus some exclusive only available at this tier from here on until we fulfill. When I say beef case, I should actually say lunchbox. This will be packaged in a beautiful, oversized lunchbox reminiscent of the ones you took to school when you were a child. Actual mock-ups right there, but with awesome Rainbow the Brute art all over it. The perfect way to store your Rainbow the Brute perks. So it's going to look like an awesome version of this. I mean, this has girls on it, but ours is going to be with guns and other stuff. And, maybe it'll have hot women on it or stuff like that. Well, but it will have Rainbow the Brute. Limited to 4,000 pieces, only available here. Let's see. You'll get, one copy of the regular edition and stuff like that. 1 copy of the 24-hour variant edition, Rainbow the Brute. 1 copy of the Kyle Rear variant. 1 copy of the exclusive Starberry Love variant of Rainbow the Brute. 1 copy of Mike Earthy Stallion. 1 copy of Cool Story Bro. And 1 of every additional regular perk and achievement that this campaign sees from here on. You won't miss any of the Ashken's cards, stickers, whatever. All right. Let's see. Now they've reached a bunch of stretch goals and done it. They've already broken the last stretch goal already. They're going to create a few more. At 300,000, all executive beefcase backers are getting a Rainbow the Brute thermos, which is coming because they broke all these variants because it's made $302,000 to $800 with Rainbow the Brute. It has 6 days left, and that looks pretty good. Update 1. Yes, there's no updates, but yeah, that perk is coming to you now. You're getting everything. That they've already broken all those stretch goals, and the money is just coming in. Wow, look at that. Then it's getting another 30 days, which is going to be awesome. That's Rainbow the Brute. Let's go over here. Let's see, we're 15 minutes in. We have can't thank Bob Benny is king enough for making a chat, coming and watching my stream. And leave a few more if you want, folks, because I'd love to hear from you guys. But let's go over here and see if John Malin has responded. I guess he didn't. Too bad. Let's go over here. Let's go look at Far Chambers of Fright, maybe. There's Sovereign Wolf. Clandestiny is 28 days left. It's made $15,000. Maybe. Or maybe I'll look at $4.99 book 1 graphic novel. Let's look at that. It's made $45,000. There's 25 days left. Let's take a that looks pretty good, huh, folks? Now, $4.99 book 1 is $499 is a 72-page color graphic novel that takes place in an alternate history where the U.S. fought a ground war with Russia and Europe during the 1980s, 90s. After victory was achieved, millions of traumatized veterans returned home and remade the United States in their image. Military service is mandatory upon high school graduation. Marriage and procreation are highly encouraged for the states to make up for the massive amount of deaths in Russia with Russia, and there are 3 vicious veterans who run the town being targeted for the things they did during the war. Are they being targeted for what they did in the war? Or is it something? Well, read the book and find out. Vice and Nikki are best friends, high school seniors, ready to ship out when the first disruption happens. Sometimes I feel like being $4.99 is a spray painted on the scoreboard of the football field. This single act of rebellion pushes the older generation to rage hunt for the dissonant in the community is launched, and the kids are left scrambling who or what embodies this chaotic element in introduction to the town. One of them more than one. And the artwork is pretty decent for this book, and it looks very good and interesting. Looks very good. I have to say, I like what I'm seeing here. You can back this book for, well, at the usual price, but you can also get the $409 POD bundle for $40, as well as just a regular book for $25. That's good. Richard Meyer should be proud. Our boy Zach is doing another great book, and it looks great. $45,000 and doing good. Let's go over here. There's First Man. Of course, I heard about Richard Meyer basically selling his suit with Mark Waid, and that's a sad thing, but that suit's been going on for years now, and it hasn't moved forward, so I can understand why you want to put it behind him. I can understand why people are angry about it. I'm not exactly the biggest fan. I kind of wanted him to keep making Mark Waid's life miserable because he deserves it. But hey, sometimes you don't always get what you want, but I can understand why you'd be angry with Richard Meyer, our boy Zach. But he's still a great comic book creator, so don't give up on him, folks. Here's Southern Wolf Clan Destiny. Let's take a look at it. Southern Wolf Clan is good. It's made $15,000. You can back for a variety of different covers and perks, which comes with various things, so that looks pretty good. Yeah. All right. Maybe we'll go over and look at Tapeworm right now. Let's look at this game trailer. Let me do that again. Maybe I'll do this later. I've already watched this trailer a few times over the last few days. Maybe. I kind of want to look at something else right now. Stuff like that. Maybe we'll go look at something over here. Let's go to tabletop games. There's Trowbridge Curl. Take a look at that. Why not? Let's go to Trowbridge Curl. Maybe I'll look at something else. I already looked at this a few times as well. Let's find something else. I can come back if I want to look at it later on. Go to video games. Mysterio Days. Top novel that will give you a smell in your heart. Original novel, huh? All right. Let's go down here. See too much else. All right, maybe go back to game. Let's go to film. All right, let's go back to comics. Let's see if we can't get any new Indiegogos up. All right, let's take a look at First Man. Let's see. First Man, I created First Man back when I was a kid, and I created, well, what this guy says here. Well, not what this guy says. I created First Man back when I was a kid in the 80s, when I was still only dreaming of being a professional comic book artist. I grew up reading Marvel comics, Captain Marvel and DC Shazam. These books are a huge part of what I love about comics, and molded my guy after them. Harkening back to the Silver Age of Marvel and DC Comics, the return of First Man is his fast-paced, action-packed, character-driven fun. First Man is the story of Luke Henry, a freshman of college that is chosen to carry on the last essence of the 10. There are 10 powerful essences scattered across the universe, each inhabiting a being of different planets. If the being dies, the essence will search out another worthy vessel. If somehow all 10 essences were collected into one single being, that being would become the most powerful in the universe, a virtually unstoppable. Once Luke gains that power, he can change into Apollo, the First Man. But what you still need more? Okay, fine. Monarch, the larger-than-life, power-hungry villain of the story, has collected 9 of the essences of the 10 by destroying the worlds they inhabit. He now has his sights set on the last one. Monarch rules the world inhabited by the 10th essence. Only see it escape his grasp and find a worthy being and to protect it and attain its power. First Man. But First Man isn't the only character in this tale. Pronumbia is the last survivor of one of the worlds destroyed by Monarch. She's a femme fatale, not only an ally of First Man, so much as she is concerned with self-preservation. Her main goal is to stop Monarch from gaining the 10th essence. When he wields the power, yeah, he's going to be a threat. Going to look pretty good. Looks pretty good, huh, folks? Let's look at this trailer.
First Man, you know the drill. A college kid is a youth with great power and likes it. Penumbra has other plans, and hand delivers it to Monarch. A fun 64-page action pack.
Yep, looks pretty good. Looks very good. That's First Man. Looks like a great looking book. We can take another look at that later on. But yeah, how much money has it made? Yeah, it's going for $3,000. It's got 37 days left. It's nearly fully funded. Yeah, it probably will be fully funded, so that's good there. Let me go over here. We're at 59 minutes in. We have 3 people watching, and thank you for coming. Hit that like button for me, folks, as well as keep sharing this video. Share it out on Twitter. Share it out anywhere, okay? All right. Maybe I'll look at this this tapeworm disco puzzle now. Nah, I'm bored. I already looked at this for a few days, and it looks like a pretty good game. It's got made a bit of money and stuff, but I'm kind of bored of looking at this trailer. It's made 13,000 over what it was asking for, quite a bit more money. So it's going to make quite a bit more money than that. So it's just going to keep making. It's made well over what it was asking. So yeah, this game is probably going to come with a few great, better. This game is probably going to come out to the best and the best way possible to its backers because of all the profit and money it's made. So that looks pretty good. Let's go back over here. Maybe look at. Let's see this. I'm going to brute. Let me go down here. There's Xenotype. There's also Cal Moon's Hell Salad, which has made $45,000. That's very good there. There's Graham Nolan's The Chenu, which, as I've done before, looks pretty good. It's made $88,140. So there, that's pretty good. As you can see here, you can back one of two different covers. Each cover looks damn good, as you can see here. $25 for if you choose one cover or the other, so that's good there. All right, let's go look at some other stuff. There's Cash Grab, which has made $254,805. Cash Grab, the story about Cecil, is a 48-page graphic novel. This is a story that I've been wanting to tell for years, and this is what he's written down. I'm very excited that the day has finally come to launch this campaign. Cecil, a man whose huge appetites are only exceeded by his immense by the fact that he's so entitled. His life of success has cost him everything: his wealth, his career, and his family. After being thrown out of his sister Judy's home, he's hit rock bottom and wants to make amends for a lifetime of selfishness and decadence. When New York City's resident superhero, the Fox, goes missing, Cecil sees this as an opportunity to step in and fill the void. Will he be able to do it? Probably not, because he's an idiot. You can back this book for $25. You can get the Lilith Swan cover for $25, or back any other one cover for $25. But you can also get the Dirtworm Doug book for $25 as well, which is a great-looking ash can that was created for this, which is different from Cash Grab. It's just a tale of a worm basically screwing people over, and they have some of the best artwork in Comics Gate. Yeah. The Dirtworm Doug is an ash can that looks very good, like that. It's an independent book that's different from Cash Grab, but you can back it with a 3-book combo. Get 2 different covers for Cash Grab, as well as the Dirtworm Doug book for $75, or you can get all 3 different covers in this campaign, plus the Dirtworm Doug book for $100 with this right down here. Yeah, looks pretty good right there. You also back for other perks and get a hip flask and other stuff. There's that. And there's stuff that looks good. Yeah. Cash Grab looks pretty good. Go back it while you still have the chance. It's made $254,805. So that's great right there. Let's see. There's Tales from the Natverse we can take a look at. There's other stuff. There's Ethan Van Scaver's Cyberfrog 2. Looking very good. There's Shadow Sentry Book 1. Eternal. It's made $21,551. Let's take a look at this. It's made quite a bit of money. You can back this book for a variety of perks. Shadow Sentry comic regular cover $20, but you can get other variant covers for $25, which is good. Which right there and stuff. Yeah, back this book for $25. All right, let's go look at this trailer. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I've already read this trailer, but you get the idea of it's demons versus angels and a variety of their in a the war for mankind and stuff like that. Looks pretty good for a book. Has some great artwork. Let's go look at some other trailers and stuff. It's an hour and 5 minutes in. Ooh, looks pretty good. Let's see here. What other stuff? There's Cryptic Legends of the Mothman. There's other stuff here. Let's take a look at Ethan Van Sciver's Cyberfrog 2. As you can see, Salamandroid, well, there's a new cover up here that's all fully colored. Looks pretty good. All right. You can back for a variety of different perks. Of course, you know I've already backed for the Ides of March cover, our special variant cover. But I'd like to back this book again for the Jarlee cover here. Looks pretty good. Let's get into this. What happened? It's 2018. After the Vespers of Invasion, Cyberfrog is reunited with his friend Heather Swan, who is surviving the New Jersey Pine Barrens. Her 10-year-old daughter Lily and others and stuff like that. They have these rules: stay in the wood trees. The Vespers have demonstrated that they have trouble maneuvering the forest. Stand in the smoke. Always wear red and stuff. You get the idea. Wearing red makes you invisible to them, and if you get and you have to follow all these rules or you'll get killed. The survivors believe that they are secretly hidden. Cyberfrog Plant is the long-awaited sequel to Cyberfrog 2 Blood Honey. It's going to be a pretty good-looking book, and you can back this for a variety of different covers and perks. You get the Jarlee Worked Plant cover for $25. You can also get Advanced Scaver Heroes Edition for $5, or you can get a Villainous Scum variant with a villain on the cover if you want that one. You can also get the Salamandroid PVC toy, which is only $25 as well, which is pretty good. You know, also it has an adjustable tail, so that looks great. Let's go look at these. Let's look at these updates here. December 12th. There's that. All right. And there's the boxes. Some of the Cyberfrog toys are going to be coming in. They look good. Here's what this is what the Cyberfrog box is going to look like, and this is what the artwork on it's going to look like. There's that. Months ago. There's this here as well. All of it looks pretty good. Let's go over and looking at this now. Bad. Let's go look at Butch Cleaver here. Here's another Indiegogo. It's made for over $4,000. Let's go look at the trailer here.
Hi everyone, my name is Matt Burke. I'm an indie comic artist, writer, and creator of Butch Cleaver. So what is Butch Cleaver? Well, if you threw Batman, Swamp Thing, Jonah Hex, and Hellboy into a meat grinder, Butch Cleaver would come out. Butch Cleaver is a fantasy horror western about a brutal butcher who's killed and brought back to life by a true curse. He grants him the power to control weaponized power. He tries to use said power for revenge, reckoning, and redemption. With influences from old spaghetti westerns, Sin City, and horror movies from the last 80 years, Butch Cleaver might be the book you're aiming for. In this campaign, I'm offering a 48-page colored graphic novel with different tiers, backer input, and stretch goals. I was told I couldn't be an artist. I was told I couldn't make a comic. And I'm here to ask you, tell me who the haters wrong.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. You can back this book, and it's still funny and in demand. It looks damn good. It's some good artwork. It's some good artwork. So go back, Butch Cleaver. Let's go look at some more stuff. Let's see. Let me go down here. Let's go look at Tales from the Natverse, huh? This book, it looks pretty good. You can back it for $25 and stuff like that. Let's go look at this trailer right now.
all connected to the main series, Nat the Merc. This 64-plus page perfect-bound anthology series collects short stories introducing Nat, Moani, Rose, Zed, and other characters within the Natverse that you'll get to know and love in this prelude. This volume contains 2 previously published Nat stories, as well as the previously published Alina Rose stories, introducing you to those characters. In addition, you'll also be receiving 2 brand new stories by Simon Zim-Pontier. Royal Rumble, colored by Seven Legions Michael Beacon. Also, Nat and Zed, colored by Spartan Scotsman of Xenotype. Arm up and fire off into...
That's pretty good, huh? Well, let's look at the trailer one more time just for fun, huh?
Tales from the Natverse. This ongoing anthology collects short stories introducing characters within the Natverse that are all connected to the main series, Nat the Merc. This 64-plus page perfect-bound anthology series collects short stories introducing Nat, Moani, Rose, Zed, and other characters within...
Maybe I shouldn't watch this again. We already looked at it once. As I said, you can back this book for $25, and it comes with everything. Well, as I said, it's basically a trade paperback of previous stories of the main character, as well as 2 new stories for Nat the Merc as well. But you can also back this. You can back it for $25, but you can also back another one with the previous art, with the artists and creators. Well, the artist's previous graphic novel, Blood Hunt, for when you get both books in the Sim Pack for $55. That's pretty good right there. That's Tales from the Natverse. All right, let's see this. An hour and 13 minutes in. Let's see anyone watching us. Thank you for keeping watching. Well, keep watching with me. Let's go over and look at maybe some other stuff over here. Let's go this way. Let's go over here. There. Let's see. There's Pirate Queen. Let's take a look at this. Pirate Queen from Manny Summers has made $21,000. Looks pretty good. Let's get it up.
Get ready for action and adventure with the Pirate Queen. Join the crew of the Star Raider as the Pirate Queen leads them in search of treasure and riches across the galaxy. This will be a 60-page book with lots of extras, including prints, trading cards, bonus Pirate Queen art book, and original sketches by the artist. Don't miss out on all the fun. Written by Mandy Summers with art by Quinn Owens. Pirate Queen.
All right. All right. that's Pirate Queen. Looks good. Go back this book for Mandy Summers. Looks good. It's on up on Indiegogo. It just looks great. Let's go check out my own trailer and stuff. It's right here. Remember, folks, go over to Indiegogo. Just look for Scumdogs. It'll take you to my pre-launch page. Just sign up for it. As I said, it's in a pre-launch phase. It's not actually live yet. Go check it out, and the first 100 backers get a free poster of Buick Starpoon. Well, right here.
Bored without any great comic books to read as you're falling through the depths of space? Then come read Scumdogs. It's one hell of a great comic book. You're just going to love it. And unlike the blue-haired land whales or the purple land whales, you won't get anything like a Judith politics. And you can hear it on the wind. Scumdogs, just a great comic. Just barging down your door, distressing all the little purple bastards running and screaming. That's Scumdogs. You'll see the amazing sights of people running past gigantic, bizarre pictures, bizarre happenings, and great stories that'll make you just love the story. You'll get characters like Soppy here, Caramel Doctor, Miss Breasty Melons, and you'll also get Mouth, as well as the ultimate character, Death Mug. Yes, Death Mug, and you'll see him fight his arch enemy, Buick Starpoon, who leads his team into space versus the Wild Rangers in epic battles against the Scumdogs. You'll get characters like Caramel Doctor fighting Beach Pounder in an epic battle with Blast Tank along as well, firing off his missiles in an epic showdown that leave you grasping and wanting more. That's Scumdogs. Go and back it on Indiegogo. You'll get 3 covers. You'll get this cover here that's just awesome, the 90s fun muscle cover. You'll get this one where basically a parody of the characters just working in a program. Okay. You also get 3 covers, as well as the cover with them just chasing down purple land whales. Okay, little purple bastards. But it's going to be awesome. Get back these 3 covers on Indiegogo. Back my comic book. You're just going to love it. That's Scumdogs. Come and get it on Indiegogo.
Hello, folks. You got me here and stuff like that. Yeah. As I said, I'm going to be ending my live stream right now. I'm going to thank you all for joining me. Remember, go and subscribe to Read Comics. They're bad for you and stuff like that. It's read comic. There is misspelled. It's Read Comics. They're bad for you and stuff. It's there's THERE. So when you're on YouTube, just do that, and it'll take you to my channel and subscribe to me. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that like button for me as well as please share this video out. Share it out on Twitter. Share it out on Facebook and stuff. Share it and stuff, as well as leave some comments down below. I love hearing from you all. Also, please go and subscribe to Stitch Together Picks. It's another YouTube channel. There's more subscribers. It's hosted by the Maniacal Cinephile. You'll love his reviews and movies. Also, go over and subscribe to Creepy Little Book. Creepy Little Book is like the Art Bell radio show. He does live streams every night around 12:30 or so, as well as early on weekends. He does some great live streams. He also releases smaller videos where he talks about weird things and stuff like that. His live streams where he talks about aliens and ghosts are just great. Go and subscribe to him. Also, go and subscribe to on Twitch to Robot Co-op. Well, on Twitch as well as on YouTube to Robot Co-op. They're fun as hell. They do these live streams with these robot puppets, and they're funny as hell. That's Robot Co-op. Go and subscribe to them on Twitch. Remember, folks, I'll be back again tomorrow on 5:30 or 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, 5:30, 8:30, 10, or 11 for another live stream. So be sure to come back again then. I'm Chris Williams from the Scumdogs Kill. Thank you all for joining me. All right.